8 crazy and horrifying videos caught on GoPro. GoPro? Okay. Yeah, Chad, I've always wanted a GoPro, low-key. I just haven't been able to afford it. The problem with buying a GoPro is you have to actually do cool stuff. I'd use it for walking POVs, bro.
To see are some shocking and or disturbing moments caught on GoPros.
What?
Train routes can be taken out of use and shut down for multiple reasons, and rarely are the tracks removed thereafter. Sometimes the tracks left behind are repurposed for things such as pedal carts.
That's fire.
Usually, though, they're just left to decay.
I've always wanted to go on one of
A
those.
lot of people like to explore these abandoned tracks and tunnels, but sometimes people mistake active train routes for abandoned ones, and this has led to some pretty shocking close calls. Filmed somewhere in Mexico, this video was recorded by Brian Garcia's GoPro.
Filmed somewhere in Mexico. Like, I don't know where, bro. It could have been like anywhere, honestly. we don't have the location. We know by what the video looked like, it was in Mexico.
He and a few friends walk into a tunnel of an active railroad track, which they mistakenly assume to be inactive.
Oh, hell no. They're about to get flattened. Yeah, they see graffiti and they're like, no one goes here anymore. We're chilling. I can't do trains. I got traumatized in grade 3. They had an assembly where you watch people getting hit by trains. That's got to be against like the school policy. What? Okay, they're gonna hear a train and then they're gonna run away. Watch this. I haven't pre-watched, but I just know.
The group walks down the tunnel, unsuspecting of what's to come. Their carefree attitudes are shattered as the sound of an approaching train can be heard. And with only seconds to act, they turn around and make a beeline for the exit.
Hey, train! Turn off your lights!
How are you gonna leave your friend behind at that point? You gotta pick him up and run.
Oh, shit! Run! Oh, shit! Oh!
He turns it around. He's like, if I'm gonna die, I need to get it on camera. Yo, YouTube, I'm about to get hit by a train.
Run!
Holy close call. Holy close call. If they were like 2 seconds slower, they would have been done. Can't they just like hug the wall? Am I tripping? Or is it like exactly sized to the train? Like if you just went against the wall, just like flat like this, there's no way the train hits you, right?
The viewer of the video doesn't realize just how close behind them the train was until the blaring sound of the horn could be heard from directly behind them, and they all make it out of the tunnel with barely 3 seconds to spare, narrowly escaping with their lives.
No, this is genuinely why I don't go outside. No, this is actually the reason why.
Similarly, in this following video, 2 unsuspecting individuals decide to enter the tunnel of a railroad. Unbeknownst to them, an active railroad. These 2 enter the tunnel on their bikes, and after hearing and feeling the vibrations of an oncoming train, they both turn around and head for the exit. However, the one with the GoPro spends a concerning and questionable amount of time trying to move his bike off the tracks to avoid it being hit, instead of simply getting himself out of the tunnel.
Are we serious? That's like when there's a fire and it's about to like encapsulate your room, but you're like, yo, my phone's on the desk, bro. Yo, my phone's on the desk. I need it. Yo, I need it. You're about to get surrounded by a fire and unable to leave. Oh, it's a kid, I think. Oh my gosh. And he didn't even get the bike. So that's crazy. He goes for the bike to pick it up and bring it back with him. Doesn't even get it, realizes he wasted 8 seconds, and then starts running. This is scary, bro. But then again, chat, hug the wall. Like literally go against the wall and you're chilling. Am I tripping? Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. And his friend's just like holding his breath. Yo, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? He doesn't even look phased though. Like yo, this guy looks like he experiences this every day. Yo, I was there, it was terrifying.
And in this video, another YouTuber is exploring a rail
After that, he's like, damn it, I gotta buy a new bike. Ah!
schedule. So right as he's in the middle of the tunnel, the unexpected sound of an approaching train forces him to seek cover.
Oh, but this is a wide tunnel. So technically he can definitely finesse the system here.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, timing was on his side in at least one way, as he was next to a safety niche as the
Oh my gosh, that's niche. Get it? Safety niche. That's niche. That's funny. Yo, look how much room there is. I'm telling you, hug the wall, bro. Or just stop the train with your hand like me.
There's an expression when it comes to bears. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, say goodnight. It's pretty self-explanatory.
If it's white, say goodnight. Are we serious? Accept death. I learned about this when I was in Alberta because there's a lot of bears over there, and they were trying to tell me that different bears respond differently to different things. If a black bear attacks you, you need to act big and strong and like spread your arms out. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. So you're telling me if a black bear comes out to me and I go like, ah, he's gonna run away? It's not gonna happen, bro. He's just gonna like toss me up and catch me in his mouth.
Rarely do these encounters lead to actual attacks. That's why this video, captured by Canadian Richard Wesley, is truly shocking. While out hunting, Richard spots a black bear in the distance.
Well, I've seen this video, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen this video. Yo, I don't think you realize how much I hit the gym, right? Four to six times a week. I'm really strong, okay? No average black bear or polar bear could beat me. If it's actually like no weapons, just straight up hands only, I'm winning that, bro. Because I know the weak spot, the balls, okay? Ball sack, boom. It's over.
As the bear becomes aware of his presence, it starts to approach him. What seems like a casual, slow movement soon becomes an aggressive charge, and despite Wesley's attempts to make loud noises and intimidate the bear, it leaps at him and swipes, knocking him to the ground.
This guy's Russian. No other nationality is just gonna stand here like this. He's probably from Dagestan, let's be honest. Bye, Kevin.
He manages to fend off the bear, and he picks up the camera 15 seconds later, happy.
This is the guy that was fighting him. He could pass this Russian.
This video shows how the black bear can truly be an unpredictable animal.
Yo, if it's black, you gotta fight back. Why are you still running? Why are you still running? No! This is not what it said in the handbook. What good could happen here? No, genuinely. Like, how do you find yourself in this setting? Makes sense.
Pickaxes, when a chunk of ice dislodged above him by another climber hit him, causing him to lose his grip and plummet 100 feet down the mountain. The footage shows Roberts hitting boulders and ice as he fell down the gully before finally coming to a stop. Luckily for Roberts, he got out of this with only a broken ankle.
Oh my gosh, he fell 150 feet, and the only thing he suffered was a broken ankle. That's crazy. What a story to tell. Dad lore. You know what I mean? Dad, what are some interesting things that happened in your life? Well, actually, there was this one time I was climbing one of the tallest mountains in northern Russia. One of my boys unlodged a piece of ice, fell down, hit me in the face. I felt betrayed. I can't even lie.
Climbers called emergency services, and he was rescued soon after by an RAF helicopter.
I would turn into a giant snowball. Yeah, if you can't beat him, join him. That's what they say, though.
A tourist on a bike tour in a rather rough part of Buenos Aires, Argentina,
a tortoise?
Caught something
a tortoise on a bike tour?
Unexpected on his GoPro.
My bad.
In broad daylight, a thief rides in front of his path, draws a gun, and demands for the man recording to give him his backpack containing his expensive camera gear. This is in public view with many other people riding bicycles witnessing the events. The man with the gun attempted to steal his camera gear at gunpoint, but due to the public exposure, things didn't go smoothly for the thief. The man recording claimed he didn't know what the thief was saying, demanding the mochila, which means backpack in Spanish.
Bro, this is the strat. If someone's robbing you and they're like, give me your money, just act like you don't know what they're saying. Me no speak English. Je ne sais pas español. Just like saying the most incoherent mix of languages, like mixing like 6 languages. Je ne sais no español. I don't know. Oh, mochila, that's like a that's like an alcoholic beverage, right? I don't have mochilas. I don't know what you're saying, man.
He gives up the bike instead. That's not what the thief wants, so he chases the man down on foot, gun still drawn.
How dumb do you have to be to try and rob someone in broad daylight with everyone around? Bottom 5 human activities to partake in. No, I'm not even joking. How is he just saying amigo when he has a gun out pointing at him?
However, as one of the men in his group apparently comes to his aid, the armed man seems to back off. The man recording got off lucky in this case, just due to the situation with witnesses in all directions. Though it's also very likely
nephew's
that the man
back,
was
guys.
waving a fake or unloaded gun.
It was fake? So not only did he try to rob someone in broad daylight with a weapon, but he also had a fake and unloaded weapon. This might be bottom 4.
Posted his BMX
What's up, Chapery?
bike on Facebook
Miss you too, bro.
Marketplace and was contacted by a girl expressing interest in it. They set up a meetup place at a gas station. Thanks to the guy's situational awareness, he notices something seems off as a guy in a white hoodie is quickly approaching them, and this is
Yo, if I see this guy approaching me, I'm grabbing the girl, throwing her into the truck, right? And then I'm joking, I wouldn't do that. See, I'm just lying at this point.
is quickly approaching them, and this is quickly starting to look like a robbery setup.
Bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of bike is
Yeah, it's this one.
it? Is he?
Yo, what kind of what kind of bike is it? Let me touch it. No, let me feel the handle. Let me feel the handlebars. No, let me just feel them. No, let me feel them. Just freaking cycles away.
Is this the same bike?
Sorry?
Is this the same bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you get this?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, what is it?
The girl's reaction, or rather lack of a reaction to him biking away, is also incredibly weird and suspicious. She's not even questioning why he's biking away. As he starts to flee, the guy in the white hoodie starts running after him, shouting at him.
No. What the hell? Eh?
If I had to guess, he was also yelling something at this second guy here, who also appears to be part of the attempted robbery, to try.
No, this guy's not a part of it. I'll tell you right now what's happening. The guy in the back, he's acting like this guy stole something from him. And then he's like, he's a thief. And then this guy's running after him to stop him, thinking he's bad. There's no way there's 3 people part of this robbery. Especially some random dude in a black jacket.
Grab him off the bike.
Oh my gosh, we need to watch that back. Holy, he just jumped over the gap.
To try and grab him off the bike.
Just hops the curb. That's sick.
Luckily, he's built up enough speed by then to pass the guy and escape. It's not
Vámonos. No, I learned about that from Dora. That means like, let's go, or something. Something like that.
a secret that sport rivalries can go anywhere from harmless trash talking to full-on fights and riots.
Oh no.
It's a little
Where's
less
this
known
going?
that there's a big rivalry between Hungarian and Romanian football fans.
Wait, I'm having trouble decoding what's happening here.
This following video was taken on a GoPro worn by a Hungarian football fan who was answering to the Romanian petards being thrown in the crowds and the provocation by fellow Hungarians.
Wait, chat, can someone please tell me what provocation means? I've actually never heard of that word. Anyone that like causes violence over soccer, or not even soccer, over sports, I don't even know. Yo, what's up, Nell? How you doing? That's how you seem like way more intimidating, chat, when you're running at someone about to attack them. Then you get them. But if you just run at them without making any noise, yeah, they're like, what the hell is this guy doing, bro? Yeah, they're scared. What's happening in this video? Just fighting?
This huge group of Hungarian hooligans attacked the security and several Romanian supporters as they were
Hungarian
falling back to their
Hungarian hooligans. What an alliteration.
After many kicks and punches, 3 injuries resulted, but none serious.
Did I just see pepper spray? The hell am I looking at? He just has pepper spray with him, ready to spray the other team. This is like a regular occurrence.
3 injuries resulted, but none serious.
Like, what is that? How do I tell my little cousin to shut up in a nice way? Sweetie, you're being a little bit too loud. Let's tone it down a few notches, all right? If they don't listen to that, shut up, you pig. If they don't listen to that, quiet down before I throw you out this house. Yeah, that's like the 3 levels, I would say.
This video captured the shocking moment 2 planes carrying a total of 9 skydivers collided mid-air 12,000 feet above the ground. The 2 single-engine planes were in position for a maneuver called the tracking dive, with one closely following the other.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Damn. I've seen this video, I think.
The
That's scary.
skydivers claimed as they were getting ready to jump that it seemed like the second plane was getting closer and closer, and all of a sudden, they all thought it was getting too close. The impact threw the skydivers out of the plane, who all landed safely.
Pilot though? Is the pilot okay?
Pilot of the first plane got out alive too, using his emergency parachute, while the pilot of the second plane miraculously landed the plane safely.
What? Landed the plane safely so no one died there? Okay, that's crazy. The one guy's plane just fully like erupted, but then the other one for some reason stayed together.
In a similar genre of catastrophe, this final GoPro video captured the moment a small passenger plane made a crash landing into the water on the way to Honolulu, extremely close to the shore. Due to an engine failure, the pilot had to take the plane down into the river as steadily and safely as possible as the horrified passengers watched the ocean fast approaching through the windows.
Holy clutch. I feel like a water landing might be the scariest thing for a pilot to have to do. One plane had to land somewhere in New York on this like little lake. They were saying how the pilots, they practice in simulators how to land in water, but they never actually do it because it's unsafe. When you're landing in water for the first time ever, it's probably terrifying.
Everybody was surprisingly calm and organized, escaping the plane quickly and sticking together. However, shockingly, despite the fact that everyone made it out of the plane safely, one person did not survive. Highly regarded Hawaiian health official Loretta Fuddy suffered a cardiac arrhythmia, meaning improper
Rest in
beating
peace,
of
bro.
the heart
That's
while
sad.
floating in the water waiting for rescuers.
Chat, when you're in a situation like this, you feel like your life's in jeopardy, so your heart rate just skyrockets, and I feel like for older people, that's really dangerous. And probably the cold water and all that too. That was crazy, man. Good vid. A lot of these could be avoided. The plane ones, no. The train ones, yes. Though getting robbed, that guy was just an idiot. The bear, yeah, you're cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Even if it's a black bear, I'm not doing the rah. I'm not doing that. Sorry.